HillBilly News Report, Cam back at you again. If you guys are having any doubts as to what's happening behind this whole blackout in Venezuela, there's a Washington Post article that basically comes out and tells you, if you read in between the lines, what's happening. Let me read this to you guys and then explain what I think's going on. A massive blackout plunged Caracas and much of the nation into chaos Thursday, forcing the rush hour closure of the capital's metro and sending tens of thousands of people into the streets in what the authorities alleged was an act of sabotage. This is part of a power war against the state, the government-owned electricity operator Corpelec said in a tweet. It said the Guri hydroelectric complex in southern Bolivar state, the source of most of the country's electricity, had been sabotaged, but authorities provide no evidence of that it was sabotaged. Blackouts have become common in Venezuela as a severe economic crisis has made it difficult to perform maintenance or purchase imported spare parts. They're trying to equate their financial situation, as to the issue of what's going on. But in the second part of this paragraph, it states, but the outage Thursday appeared to be broader than usual, with local media reports saying it had hit nearly all of the country's 23 states. Odd timing that they have a blackout right 6 days after Venezuela announced they were moving their headquarters for their oil from Europe to Moscow. Venezuela is especially tense at the moment as a U.S.-backed opposition movement seeks to push President Nicolas Maduro from power. Over 50 countries have recognized the National Assembly Speaker Juan Guaido as the legitimate president of Venezuela, citing irregularities in Maduro's re-election last year. The opposition leader is planning a massive rally Saturday. Maduro accuses him of attempting a coup with help from Washington. Here's the part that stuck out. The U.S. government in January imposed stiff sanctions on Venezuelan oil, its principal export, but there was no sign the blackout was related to that. Really? It is related to that. It's the whole reason it probably happened. They announced they were moving their oil HQ from Europe to Moscow. Maduro is distancing himself even more from Washington and the American government, the cabal, whatever. They don't like that. So they have to pull some sort of stunt to try to cause unrest in the people. Everybody's waking up to this, guys. And how much longer can the American government go on doing this? We the people do not consent. We do not consent. We don't want this to go on. But yet they continue because nobody's put a stop to it. And people go about their day on their phones, and there's people really starving and going through a hard time down there. All because of our government. They could have left Maduro alone, this whole situation alone, and it would be a lot better than it is now. I can almost assure you that. Russia and China have invested billions of dollars into Venezuela. They are going to protect their assets there. They're not going to let some Guaido guy come in who's not even really liked among his people. He's not even there for the most part. He's always in Miami or here. He's one of our little puppets that they just want to install down there. And can you blame them for not wanting us down there? I mean, look what happened to every other country. Iraq, Afghanistan, an attempt at Vietnam. I mean, how much longer are we, the people, going to allow our government that we pay for, our government, to continue destabilizing and destroying what they call regimes under the guise of their evil socialists? We can't continue to let this happen, guys. because the stage is now set for World War III. People are getting fed up with us, guys. Or should I say with our government. We can't continue to let this happen, guys. We've got to rally together and put an end to this, guys. It's been another HillBilly News Report, live from Kentucky. God bless. We do fly soon, but stay armed.